Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you how to install QuickShell and create a quick OSD, a QML OSD that slides out. Right, let's do it. Let's open a terminal and just check my notes quickly. I'm actually falling behind with all my goddamn stuff. As you can see, I've switched over to Arch or Cachio OS from Windows permanently. I'm falling behind a bit with all the stuff I have to do. Anyway, not important. So the command is sudo pacman -s QuickShell. So pretty straightforward. Once that is installed, you can just start creating your OSDs. So if we go to, you can just create a QuickShell folder and then just open a normal text file, save it as your file name .qml. You can learn QML coding. It's more like HTML. It basically just tells how your OSD must look like. So it's very basic. So I've just created a quick one here. Where is it now? Test. Let's open that. I'm just using Kate to show it. Test one. No, not this one. It shall. Oh my god, this is so small. Where am I? Config. Where is my QuickShell? QuickShell. Test. Save it as shell. So I mean, you can quickly learn this type of coding. Very basic. This explains how the OSD must look like. I just created a basic one here. So there's your panel window. And then you obviously say the sizes, the color, transparency, and how it should move on your screen. Should it slide out? Should it dwindle with the other windows? Whatever. I usually just repurpose a previous shell and just strip it and just put different things in. Right, so to run it, I actually forgot how to run it. QT, I think. Let's just go back to my command. Yeah, so QS-P and then the path to your file that you've saved. So mine is shell.qml. If I run this, it just slides out a OSD onto your screen. And there's some simple text in there. Arch Hyprland is king, which I'm running now. Well, this is Cachio OS, but yeah, it's basically Arch 2.0. And there's the text actually. So under text, you just say text, your text that has to display on the panel, the color, the font, all that stuff. The timer is just, what's the timer for now? Must be the previous OSD anyway. So yeah, it's your panel window and your rectangle and text and all of that. It's easy to learn, or you can just generate it using AI as well. And then, you know, use AI to generate the shell, and then you can tweak it as you want it. Now you can put anything in here. I think it's based on JavaScript. So if you know JavaScript, this should be easier to do. There's a bunch of imports that you need as well. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how quickly this is to create very nice OSDs. I can actually show you. Let's just kill this one now. Show you my OSDs. So I have one for time. Let me close everything. Close that. I have a time. There's my little timer. This is the OSD. I just put a time in there. I can just bring it out, take it away with a keyboard shortcut. You can actually just move the mouse close to the edge and it slides that out, but sometimes it's irritating if I put my mouse there and the time slides out. So there's the timer, and then I made one for gaming. It's a bit screwed up. I should make this a bit taller, but because of my CPU usage and RAM at this moment. And then if I want to run a game, I just say activate, and it optimizes your system for gaming. So it takes away resources from all your windows a little bit here and there to give your game a bit more resources to use, and then you can deactivate it as well. Anyway, that's that. And then I have created this is a normal information bar, so I can fill it up more with whatever I need here. So there's time, date, CPU, a weather app in there. You can just fill it up. Right, and then I created a security bar, which I'm quite proud of. And it uses all the colors of this picture. Well, not automatically, you can do that with Matigen, but I just don't want to. I'm just going to stick with SWWW to change the wallpaper and manually include the colors. But yeah, I like this dystopian look. Anyway, this is my security, all the security on my system. So it will check my security and tell me if it needs something. Right, so apparently I need a firewall. I think I've changed my firewall. So I just need to check that. And I haven't installed any anti-malware yet. It will check for ClamAV if it's not installed. It will tell you what to do and how to do it. You can just copy that into your terminal. Right, and it shows Arch updates. If you have any Arch updates, you can just update from there. So yeah, that's cool. And then I just make an extension to the network, because there's always more network stuff that you want to know. I just click on that button. It slides out another network info bar. Shows my up and down speeds. Shows my IP. It shows my DNS. I'm using Pile. That's the Pile IP. And then as a default, using quad 9. It actually checks if my internet is up or down. If it's up, like now it's green. If it's down, it will stay down, and then it will show a button to refresh everything to try to get the internet up again if it's on my side. There's all my IPs on the local network. And then open ports. So it will show you. Yeah, you can just copy that commands into a terminal. So it makes it easy for you to secure your system and just to know what to do if it's not secure. Because I mean, you install Arch, you don't know what's going on maybe and what's vulnerable. It shows you vulnerable ports that you can actually close here if it's opened by some odd reason. And then if you want to secure if you use SSH because it's not secure, this will actually show you, it's an article to show you how to secure it fully. And then this one will just show you all your internet, all your programs that connects to the internet. Very, very handy tool, this Bandwidth. Yeah, so that's a nice OSD, that one. And then, do I have another OSD? Oh, I've lost my other one. It's one that actually connects to VirusTotal. And I can locally upload a file to scan on VirusTotal without going to the website. Anyway, that's all my OSDs created fully in QuickShell, QML. And it's great. I'm just gonna keep creating more stuff, because I don't like a bar like Waybar, like a clean system like this. But if you like something like Waybar, you can just create an OSD and fill it up with whatever you need on it. That's why it's so great. I love it. I mean, all these OSDs just works for me. Yeah, that's how you do it. Good.